Hey, what's up Aquamigos, and if you're new here, my name's Tobias, and in today's video I'm going to give you guys an update on my ponds. So of course we have the pool pond right here, and then the work in progress DIY koi pond back there. So in my last video, if you guys saw it, we actually finished installing the second chamber of mechanical filtration, which is right here. We have it now connected up to the DIY settlement tank, so that was like a really exciting step in the build. Let's go ahead and open it up so you guys can see what's going on in here. There's actually nothing in here yet, but at least you guys will be able to see the pipe that is coming from the settlement tank. Oh, there we go. All right, so that's the pipe right there that's coming from the settlement tank. And I actually found a quick sketch that I did a while back of how I was thinking about doing the inside of the first chamber of mechanical filtration. I was thinking about doing one of those like micron sock things, and then having a couple rows of brushes, and then of course the pond pump. But if you guys have any more suggestions, feel free to let me know in the comments below, because at this point in the game, guys, I'm open to any and all suggestions. And I do actually have quite a bit of news that I need to share with you guys in this video. But let's go ahead and take a quick look at the pool pond. I know I haven't really shown it in a while, and it's crazy now that the weather is actually warming up. A lot of the water is starting to evaporate. But check it out, guys. All the fish are doing really well in here. All of my water lily plants started coming up again. The water lilies, I feel like, aren't doing great. I feel like normally around this time of year, they'd be coming in much bigger and fuller. I think what happened is a while back, I repotted them, and maybe I didn't do the best job repotting them, or maybe I didn't fertilize them enough. And also, I used sand. I didn't use the typical clay-based soil that you would plant water lilies in, so I may need to repot those if I don't see them improving. But yeah, besides that, guys, everyone's doing really well. So the water level is looking pretty low in the pool pond, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up really quick. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to share my first piece of news with you guys. So we're actually going to be taking a 2-week break from working on the koi pond, because I'm actually going to be going to Germany for 2 weeks with Gabby. If you guys remember my girlfriend Gabby, who I went to Guadalajara with, we're actually going to be going to Germany because she actually got a postdoctoral research position in Germany, and I'm going to go there to help her get settled in. I'm going to stay there for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to be coming back. She's actually going to be staying in Germany for 2 years, possibly 3 years. And of course, you know, I'll visit and stuff, but for this initial move to Germany, I'm going to go there to stay for 2 weeks. I'm going to help her find an apartment, stuff like that. And then of course, I'll be back working on the pond again. All right, guys, so I'm just going to let this thing keep filling. I still need to add quite a bit more water, and the next piece of news I have for you guys isn't pond related either, and it's actually a bit of sad news. Unfortunately, guys, we're going to be saying goodbye to our trusty old Dodge Caravan. You guys have come with me in this van to countless trips to Home Depot and Lowe's to pick up supplies to build the pond, but unfortunately it looks like a head gasket went bad, and the mechanic says it's going to cost more to repair than the actual car is worth. So this car does belong to my parents, and my parents decided that it would make more sense to get rid of it, and they're actually going to look for a new car. But I absolutely loved this van. It's like the most comfortable car I think I've ever been in, and it was great for like schlepping stuff from Home Depot and Lowe's. All throughout my 20s, or at least most of my 20s, I played in a band. I took this van to like countless gigs. I've camped in this van, like everything. Like my parents bought this van when I was like a kid, and I remember when they bought it. But unfortunately, guys, it looks like we are going to be saying goodbye. So this is probably the last time you guys will see me film a video inside this van. And I was lucky enough for my parents to allow me to borrow this van pretty much whenever I needed it. So I mean, it was a great car. On a slightly more positive note, another life update of mine, I recently got a new job working for this brand called Mono. They're a microphone company, and I got a marketing job with them. Some of you guys might remember, if you've been following me for at least a year or longer, I used to review a lot of their microphones. I used to do all these like tech reviews, and I reviewed a lot of Mono microphones. They're a brand that I really stand behind, and I love their products, so I'm actually pretty proud to be promoting them. So yeah, guys, I got a couple of things going on in my life. Now, when it comes to the pond, let's get back to the pond updates. So I've kind of decided what I'm going to do with this retaining wall, and I'm actually going to purchase, I think they call them concrete block toppers, and it's basically like, just imagine these things right here that are on top of this wall. I'm going to buy these for my pond's retaining wall. Not this size, this is a different dimension than the ones I'm going to be getting. The ones I'm going to be getting are going to be 8 inches wide, 2 inches tall, which this one probably is 2 inches tall, and then they're going to be 16 inches long. And it looks like I'm going to have to get them delivered. I was checking prices. It looks like they're around $1.68 each, and to get them delivered to my house is going to be a charge of $80, I believe. So I mean, it shouldn't be too expensive, and having them delivered will save me several trips to and from Lowe's, because I definitely would not be able to bring that many concrete blocks in my car. It would just, I don't think it would be a good idea. And then pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut back the underlayment and the pond liner, so maybe it only goes like maybe a third of the way across the top of the cinder block, or the concrete block I should say. So maybe it only goes up to like there, and I'll glue it to the block, and then when I get those concrete block toppers, I'll kind of sandwich the liner between the wall and the topper, and I'll just glue those toppers to the top all the way around with some construction glue or concrete glue, whatever it's called. And I think that's how I'm going to attach those. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and get the tape measure out, and I'm going to measure the wall all the way around and kind of get an estimate for how many of those concrete block toppers I'm going to need. All right guys, so I just went on the Lowe's website, and it looks like they actually go for $1.38 each, and I calculated that I'm going to need roughly 32 of those concrete blocks times $1.38. So like roughly like 43 bucks, and then plus the 80 for delivery, 123 bucks. Not bad at all in my opinion. I may have to check to see if they'll deliver that quantity. Sometimes you have to order over a certain threshold to get the possibility for delivery. So I'll have to check about that, but that would be really cool if I was able to get those delivered. Just really quick guys, check out this plastic tote that I have inside the pond. The fish literally ate the top of it clean. It was covered in algae, and there was a bunch of like little fruit flies on top of it, and like when it got covered with water, they all just went crazy eating it, and now it looks like so clean. So anyways guys, that's pretty much it for my updates for today's video. I'll definitely film a video while I'm in Germany. Unfortunately, it's not really going to be like a vacation. I'm still going to be working from over there remotely, and also trying to find that apartment for Gabby and stuff like that. So it's not really like a vacation. I'm probably not going to have much time to do sightseeing. She's going to be working the whole time we're over there, regular working hours. So I mean, it's not going to be like much of a vacation, but I'll at least be able to show the town that we're staying in and stuff like that. So anyways guys, as usual, a huge shout out to the Aquamigos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate that. If you're new here and if you would like a shout out in one of my upcoming videos, all you have to do is go down to the comments below and comment something with the word Aquamigo in it. It could be anything you want, as long as you include the word Aquamigo. If you did like this video, I'd appreciate it if you went down there and gave it a like. If you'd like to see more of my videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notifications button. I'll put my Instagram handle right here so you can follow me there, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.